Hello, beautiful people. How are we? How we doing? I am better. Yes. I'm off now for 3 days. Today's day one of my 3 day weekend after my work week. Because as I've mentioned a few times, at my new job, I basically just do 4 days, 4 day weeks. I can work a fifth day if I want to, but it's my job, what I do, and the process in the factory. A lot of it doesn't happen over the weekend, so my job isn't really needed on a Friday. It's just mostly process and getting stuff out for shops and deliveries, that kind of thing. And I don't do that at the moment, so there's no real need for me to go in on a Friday. So, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. I know that might sound a bit cryptic because I know not everybody follows me on Facebook, or they do, but they kind of view it in a distance because I don't get a lot, you know. I generally get the idea when I see people in person at TF Nation, I usually get the idea that it has been seen, but these things have been seen. But yeah, basically on Facebook I said, I put up a status saying I'm an idiot and I just feel useless. And first and foremost, I want to thank those people that private messaged me like straight away as soon as that went up, and also people that commented on it as well. I really do appreciate the support when I need it. The support is certainly there, and I am blessed to have that support when I need it. Because we all need a bit of support now and again. I mean, you know, I'm not going to go into the whole depression and anxiety thing anymore in this. I'm not going to go into it too deep. But, you know, obviously, many of you are probably well aware that I do suffer from that now and again. And I have lull points. And this past week, since this has been the official week back to normal since New Year and Christmas, it's been stupidly busy, really, really busy, to the point where it has, well, all of us have felt it, that work in my section. And on top of that, I just feel I've been a bit belittled in the job. Basically, you know, because of my job, I work with a lot of people from other countries like Poland and Russia and Germany and so on, and it's very difficult for me to communicate with them. So part of me, you know, I don't know whether it's just their way of banter and I just don't understand the way they're going about it, but the way it comes over is very personal sometimes, and also a little bit kind of more of a dig at me, where basically I'm getting called that I'm not working, I don't do my job. Now, things of that nature, you know, no words of that description has come from my actual manager. My manager doesn't seem to have a problem with me at all, and I don't have a problem with him. So that side of things is fine. It's just the regular guys that I work with, not the management, just the regular guys that are doing it. Now, what's really weird is some days is fine. They are all laughing, you know, kind of joking around, having a bit of a laugh while we're working, that kind of thing. And excuse me, cat, I'm trying to do a video here. I know you want to be on camera. Yeah, you want to be on camera? Yes, attention. But yes, yeah. Some days are, you know, some days they're all happy and laughing and joking, and then all of a sudden it'll just the atmosphere will change, and then they'll just start getting a bit personal and start getting a little bit, you know, like belittling me, kind of a way for them to kind of stent any stress that they're feeling as well. And some people might think, oh, why are you getting upset over this for? You don't really need to. It's just the way it is. It's just probably banter and that. But it's just, I don't like it when people are saying, oh, some of the people are saying that I'm not working, I'm lazy, and all this, that, and the other, and I do work. I am literally physically exhausted after every day I come home, and I literally every muscles that I didn't know I had are aching when I finish, and especially when I've done all week, worked the entire week, and I get to the weekend, I'm at that point where I just can't be asked to do anything because I'm that knackered. And if I was lazy and I wasn't doing my job and I wasn't pulling my weight, so to speak, then I wouldn't be knackered. I would still have a lot of energy. So, yeah, it's just that kind of annoys me because I know in my mind I am doing my job. We kind of, all of us do the same job as each other, and we all go about the same speed as each other. So it's kind of like if I'm not doing my job, nobody bugger else is either, because that's my mind. That's the way my mind works around the situation. Like nobody rushes at all. Nobody rushes around at all. Everyone's very laxy daisy, but me, I'm not. I put all my all into it, and I'm a big guy. I'm still young. I'm only 32 to a point, even though I feel 55 sometimes. But I'm young still, and I'm a big guy. So I'm moving around like a fat ballerina around the frigging warehouse and everything, trying to put the boxes on the pallets and sort it all out because that's my job. And boxes come on the line, and I just put them out onto the pallets. But I'm not the only one that does that job. I'm usually with about another 2 or 3 people doing that, and the rest of them are doing like the orders for shops and things in the warehouse. And a couple of them do the forklift truck as well, putting stuff up on the the racks, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so yeah, it's just like now and again. It doesn't happen all the time. It's just it should. And some people will probably be commenting after this saying, "Don't let it get to you. It's work. It happens." I mean, my dad said to me a few times that you're working with a load of men now, and men do that. They do digs at each other. They rip each other apart. It's all part of banter, work banter with a load of men. Now, the thing is, banter's banter, but then when it starts going into personal territory and they're like commenting on your weight and things of that nature, saying, "Oh, you need to lose weight," and all this kind of the other, I'm like, my weight has nothing to do with the job. I'm doing the same job as you. I'm going the same speed as you, if not faster in some cases, and. But yeah, for some reason I don't do my job, and I don't pull my weight according to the ones that aren't management, even though I've not been pulled aside for this. And it's that annoys me, because I know it's not true, it's not official, because I've not been pulled aside for it. And that's been what's really been annoying me, because it's kind of put a little bit of dread in me that I just feel that I go to work one day, I'll get pulled into the office, and I'll be let go. But I can't be let go anymore because I am a proper. I'm now officially employed by the company, because my probation period is now well over. I've been there probably going on for 6 months now. My probation period was about 3 months, roughly about 3 months, 3 or 4 months. So I'm now well into actually working there. So they have to go through an actual process in order if they want me to go. If I didn't pull my weight, then under probational period they could have just simply have let me go. They can't do that anymore. They can't do that now that I am out of my probational period. They have to go through legal terms. They have to go through verbal. Then they go through written. And then if it's anything really, really, really serious, then yes, depending on how serious it is, a problem that arises, then yes, they have the power to release me of contract, whatever, or fire me. But I've not done anything really serious. All I've done is make a couple of little cock-ups in the job. In my first couple of months there, nothing major, just mistakes, because I'm learning the job. You have to make mistakes in life in order to get better at what you do. It's a life thing. This is the thing, you have to make mistakes in order to grow as a person. I've made mistakes throughout my entire life. Even YouTube, I've made mistakes. I've done stupid things, but I believe it's made me a better YouTuber and a better person because I've learnt from mistakes that I've made in the past. And that goes for anybody. So, yeah, but anyway, so I just wanted to make the vlog, just kind of set the record straight, let people know that follow me on, or subscribe to me and also follow me on social media, that I am doing all right now. It was just one of those things. It's just that, you know, you can only take so much shit. You can only take so much belittlement before it starts to make you feel a bit shit. And then obviously the stress of the week added to it because we've gone back to full capacity now. So it's just been stupid busy since New Year. Since going back after New Year and everything. So, but yeah, anyway. So, what am I going to be doing this weekend then? So at the moment, I'm currently watching a bit of YouTube. I've been watching the Book of Boba Fett. I've watched both the 2 episodes. So I'm watching that every Wednesday, every week that it comes out, new episodes. I'm really enjoying it. So I've been watching that. I'm now on YouTube, watching some YouTube. I'm going to probably finish Cobra Kai Season 4 tonight, because I've got about 3 episodes left of Season 4. I've been deliberately leaving it a little bit, because I don't want to watch it all, binge it to the point where it's all gone and then I've got to wait another year. You know, I want to, you know, I've watched quite a lot of it over a couple of days. But I haven't watched it for about 2 or 3 days. So I might finish it off today, because I really love Cobra Kai. I'm really enjoying it. So there's only like 3 episodes left of the current series, and then probably got to wait. I don't know. I think season 5. Sorry, season 5 is. I think it is in production. I don't know if it's in writing stage or if they're recording it back to back. I think someone said, I don't know if it was my mate Chris, Welsh Chris, who goes to TFN. I don't know if it was him that mentioned it, but apparently season 5 is also almost done, wrapped. Like they're actually filming it or something. I don't know if they're filming 4 and 5 back to back. I don't know. So if that's the case, with it only, because obviously season 4 released on New Year's Day, I think it was. Was it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? So it's only been out for probably about 3 or 4 days, maybe just shy of but probably just been out about a week. Yeah, it's probably been out a week now, season 4, and it's only January. So if season 5 is certainly in filming process now, then you never know. Season 5, you might get season 5 later this year, probably mid to late this year. So you never know. I might get another season this year, because end of the day, we've got a whole year because of the way that season 4 has launched and aired and gone up on Netflix. There's loads of time now for them to wrap up the filming process or whatever they're doing, and you never know. We might get season 5 this year as well. If not, it might be maybe late 2022 or early 23. Who knows? But anyway, so this year's going to be interesting for TV, because it's going to be the year for Star Wars. It's going to be another interesting year for Marvel MCU, as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this year for Star Wars, because you got the Ahsoka series, which is part of the Mandalorian verse as well. Obviously the Book of Boba Fett started about 2 weeks ago now. No, it's been going on for a week. Because obviously episode 1 was last week and now episode 2, so every Wednesday. So yeah, we've got the Acolyte series as well this year. I think there's about maybe 2 or 3 series just this year, I think. And then, there's the Mandalorian season 3 as well. I believe supposed to be this year as well, but that's going to be a bit later, because I think they're still filming that. I don't know. Because there's stuff going on behind the scenes because of one of the actors that was in the series. We don't know if she's coming back or not because there was a bit of drama behind the scenes. So it's kind of pushed The Mandalorian a little bit back because of the figuring out what they can do with the Cara Dune character because of the actress, the drama around her because of her being cancelled and everything, and then been rumours of her coming back, but we don't know what's going on with that. So, but yeah, season 3 of The Mandalorian is supposed to be this year as well, which I'm very much looking forward to. Because what's cool is that the Book of Boba Fett is set during season 2 of The Mandalorian. So it literally, if you've watched season 2 of Mandalorian, this is what happens. Boba Fett comes into season 2 of Mandalorian, and this kind of continues in that season. And then obviously Ahsoka, the Ahsoka series is again part of the Mandalorian timeline, but it also is apparently supposed to serve as a sequel to Rebels. And I absolutely love Star Wars Rebels. And I really am looking forward to see if we might get a live action Ezra Bridger, because if you remember Rebels, basically, long story short, if you've not seen it, spoiler alert, but Ezra goes missing. And also another big character, what the fuck's his name? The blue guy, the blue admiral guy, I can't remember his, Admiral Thrawn, that's him, Thrawn. Yeah, Thrawn and Ezra go missing, and basically at the end of Star Wars Rebels, Sabine and Ahsoka team up together to try and to go and find Ezra after at the end of Rebels. So there's a lot of things going around that we're going to get Sabine in live action, and then we're also hopefully they might finally find Ezra, so we'll finally get a live action Ezra as well. So I'm really happy and hoping that the Ahsoka series finally gives us some closure and maybe a little bit more expansion on those characters after Rebels finishes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year because I love my Star Wars, and I'm really looking forward to check out everything that comes out this year. Same with MCU, because this year we're probably going to get I don't know, I can't remember what's coming out this year. Oh yeah, we've got Doctor Strange 2, that's one of them. There's quite a few films I think coming out this year as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it on the Disney Plus and theatrical film side of things. But anyway, so that's going to be my Yammery vlog. So I hope you enjoyed me talking about Star Wars, a bit of an off-tangent thing on top of everything else. But yeah, so I'm just going to enjoy these few days I've got off, forget about work, and then go back to work on Monday, hopefully a bit more of a refreshed mindset. But yeah, so thank you very much again to everybody that commented and private messaged me. I really do appreciate it. You're all awesome. I really do appreciate the support when I need it. You know who you are, I don't have to name names, but thank you very much. And yeah, so I'm going to carry on watching what I'm watching. Stay awesome, everybody. Have a nice weekend, and stay safe and have fun.